So I'm sure you've heard the rumor. It seems that Ferrus Manus may very well be riding back like the Headless Horseman into the Warhammer 40k setting. And the rumor is pretty entertaining, so I figured why not dive into it and see if there's any validity or if it can hold any water at all. As I was doing the rounds scanning Instagram and TikTok for Warhammer content ideas, I kept seeing this Ferrus Manus thing pop up, and it's a pretty interesting image. I'll show it on the screen right now. This is about it. This is all we got for the leak. For those of you who don't know, the tabletop game of Warhammer 40k constantly has models releasing, and us as Warhammer fans are constantly looking for any rumors or any leaks that sniff of, you know, that right amount of hopium that we're looking for to see if there's any models that we want that are coming out soon to the tabletop game. And Ferrus Manus has always been an interesting Primarch for the setting. He was the first Primarch to ever die during the Horus Heresy in the, 30k setting. And ever since then, his lore just never really developed further on. Now, that's sad because I love the Iron Hands, and I would love to see them get more content and more attention. And there's a theory that's been going around the Warhammer community for a very long time now, that Ferrus Manus is the leader of the Legion of the Damned. He now serves as this headless, specter of a flaming Primarch that summons his ghostly legion into combat in the Empire's greatest time of need. And honestly, it's super sick. Again, it's just a theory, and no one really knows who exactly the Legion of the Damned are, but it's suspected that they are the vengeful spirits of wronged Space Marines during the Horus Heresy, being led by none other than Ferrus Manus himself, the angriest of the betrayed Primarchs. At the East Von Dropsite massacre, where he was beheaded by his brother Fulgrim. Now, while all this is super, super cool, sadly, I just don't think that this rumor has much water to it. This image that we have here of the little movement, 8 inches, toughness, probably 8 or 9, save 2, it's cut off in the half for Ferrus Manus. His leadership is only a 1-up, which is really weird. And then the Damned Legionnaires stat sheet. It'd be kind of funny if the Damned Legionnaires stat sheet was actually accurate and Ferrus Manus's was the one that was faked and edited in. But to be honest, this is a very doctorable image. This really sniffs of just a troll, trying to get some people's hopium levels up. But I don't know, I wouldn't mind a Damned Legionnaires refresh at all. And the funny thing is that if Ferrus Manus was brought back as the leader of the Damned Legionnaires, he wouldn't be the leader of the Iron Hands. So it would be equally the most attention the Iron Hands ever got, but lore that's not even going to help them or their faction on the tabletop, which is just horrifically ironic. Which somehow, if their Primarch were to come back, they would still be totally and utterly ignored, which I think is just horrible irony for the Iron Hands. But yeah, no, I was trying to do some research for this rumor. I wanted to make this into a video just to try out this new form of content. If you guys like it, don't worry, I will be making more covering any rumor, any leak, or any tabletop news that I think is significant, because this is pretty easy to do. It's a lot more easy than some of the long form content that I'm making right now. And if you guys know of anything or have heard any rumors, please do leave it in the comments. I would love to continue doing this format. This is my first time into this, into this kind of content. So I hope you guys like it. I know that there's not much weight to this first theory or this first leak here, but don't worry, there'll be many more to come. Now, this Ferrus Manus Damned Legionnaire thing, while I think it'd be really entertaining, and while I love the Iron Hands and the Legion of the Damned, I just don't think that there's much water to it, but we'll keep an eye on it over the next few days. I might post an update in my Discord or in my community posts if there's any other wind of this, because to be fair, recently there's been a lot of leaks going on, a lot of leaks with a lot of validity that GW themselves had to address. Now, I think that this is just riding the wave of said leaks so that, it feels like it has more validity to it. So the person just edited this real quick because of the recent Drukhari leaks, I think is what recently, the most recent bomb that was dropped. I don't think it's real, gang, but I'll keep an eye on it, and I will let you know on the appropriate news channel. So make sure to follow me everywhere. I'll leave the links to everything down below. But all right, see you guys.